Hi guys, this is Sandy, your Orlando Realtor, and today I'd like to talk to you about how to rent a home in Orlando. How to rent to own a home in Orlando. So there's a new program that started. It's available in not every state, but it is definitely available in Florida. And it's a program that allows you to choose the home you want to live into, the neighborhood you want to live into, and you'll be able to rent that home with the option to purchase. How does that work? There's a company called American Home Partners, and they have partnered up with us. So we're able to go out and get people who are looking to rent a home, but they may want to buy, but you might not be ready to purchase because of a credit score situation or you don't have enough money saved up. Whatever the situation is, they allow you to go out and choose the neighborhood you want to live in, the school district you want, that kind of thing, and then they'll purchase the home. Once they purchase the home of your choice, as long as it's available for sale, they purchase the home, then they have an agreement with you. That agreement is a 5-year agreement. It's an annual lease, but it renews every year for 5 years. So in year one, you go, they purchase a property for you, you start renting the property from them. In year one, if you decide to purchase a property, you could at any point. If you don't decide to purchase a property at the end of year one, then you could renew the lease for year two. What if each year the lease renews until 5 years, so you have up to 5 years to purchase. However, if after year one you decide this is not the house for me, I don't really like the neighborhood, I thought I was gonna like it, but I don't like it, then you are able to not renew the lease and you could move. So each time the lease is up for renewal, if you decide you're not gonna, you don't want the house anymore, then you don't have to sign the second year lease or the third year lease, all that stuff. At the end of 5 year, then you could move and you could move on. So I think it's a fantastic program. You could have a credit score with as low as 525 and still qualify for this program. The annual household income combined must be $48,000. So as long as your annual household income is 48,000 or more, and your credit score is 525 or more, you qualify for this program. Now there are some restrictions in the different neighborhood you could live in. If there's a strict HOA which forbids leasing, then you would not be able to do that community. Based upon the homeowners association rules, that's what kind of governs it. It works for townhouses and single family home. It does not work for condos. They're looking for there's a bunch of neighborhoods in Orlando and the surrounding areas that will qualify. So Orlando, Claremont, Davenport, Champions Gate, Reunion, Kissimmee, Ponciana, Lake Nona, Lake Mary, the whole Central Florida area qualifies. It's just a matter of finding the home that fits under the cap, and the only restriction is really based upon the HOA that the property is located in. So if there's a very strict HOA that doesn't allow for renting, then obviously you would not be able to do that. But you would not be able to do that anyway if you're renting, right? New construction homes, not really, because some builders are very strict on the way they word their contract, and that might not allow for a rent with option to purchase. But there's a vast amount of opportunity. If you're interested, just click the link below, send me your information. I will send you an invite, and the invitation, when I send you an invite, once you click on the invite, it puts you into the American Home Partners website, and you fill your information out. And also on their website, you get to see all the properties, right? So if you wanted a particular neighborhood, you could find the neighborhood. It tells you what the purchase price would be, tells you what the rent would be for that particular home. And it also tells you how much your rent would increase for 5 years. Because each time you renew your lease, the rent would increase, I think by 2 to 5%. Don't quote me on that. I gotta verify that. But the rent goes up a little bit over the course of 5 years. And as I said, each year when the lease renews, you get the chance to either renew or not to renew. But you know going in what the property would be, what the price of the property would be like if you purchase it in year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. And you also get to know what your rent would be in year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's a fantastic program that we're doing. I think it gives home ownership, and a lot of people are looking for home ownership. They just have different things that they need to work out. So if you have to pay rent anyway for wherever you live in, why not investigate this, right? So again, there's some links below. You could go ahead and click the link below, and it will give you the information. Even if you leave a comment in the box that, hey, I want to sign up, then I will take it from there. All right. Thanks so much for listening.